Hey guys, welcome back to another video by your boy Azza85. Today we're on a soaking wet Silverstone, but that is not going to stop me from getting this Ford GT off the line. Okay, started in second and obviously managed to get into the first couple of corners into second place, so that's all good news. The guy in first was very quick indeed. He was very good racing him, so if you do watch this video, mate, appreciate it. Very good racing nonetheless. So into the tight left-hander, fire it out now. And the issue I've got with this Ford GT at the moment in the wet anyway was the fact that it was very hard to get the power down. Now the guy in first was in a Mercedes A-Class, but it was four-wheel drive, which was helping him out significantly into the corners, coming out of the corners, and especially off the start. Obviously it just erupted off the start. It was like a missile. So I'm working to try and catch him up, but because of the weather I can't be stupidly heavy on the throttle like I usually am in the Ford GT. The grip just isn't there. I think there's a KTM just behind me in the distance there. I don't know if you can see it there when I look back, but I'm literally, all I'm doing is set my mind on getting into that first position. Now 3-lap race as it tends to be, but the thing that's been frustrating me at the moment with Forza in general is the fact that all the races seem to be on rubbish tracks. Now that's not me being very opinionated. It's Le Mans, it's Daytona Speedway, the ovals, and it kind of like, for racers it's very frustrating. Like, don't tell me if you're in the same boat as me, but when you come onto Forza or racing games in general, do you like to go on oval tracks and Le Mans, etc., or do you like to go on your Laguna Secas, your Silverstones, and that sort of style of track? Do you like corners where it's utter skill that gets you from last place to first place, or do you prefer just being you having the fastest car in a straight line? Let me know down below what you actually prefer. But me, I personally prefer chicanes, S's, fast flowing corners. It's all about skill, and there's so much that can go wrong, and that's the thrill of racing. So, but yeah, lap 1 is now complete. Obviously up into fourth there. I was going to stay in fourth gear, but I was like, do I stay in third? But I shifted down all the way down into second. I think that was a bit of a mistake. Cut the apex there, trying to avoid that puddle, and he's taken a defensive line. Now, hitting there quite accidentally, so thought I'd let him continue in his first place, because otherwise it's just bang out of order on my part, because that's what I'm trying to eradicate from the Forza sort of industry and community altogether. So I can't be going ahead hitting everyone off, because that's, like I say, that's what I want to get rid of. Bring in that clean racing. So into this fast left-hander here, double apex, keep it out wide, try and avoid that curb if possible, that puddle, sorry, if possible, and especially avoid the one on the right hand side. And I'm thinking about sneaking up the inside there, but he managed to shut the door, clip the apex right at the last minute, and he is firing it out. But yeah, like I say, I had a really solid time in this lobby. It was really good, lots of good races in there. And it's funny, obviously, sometimes when I do back out of lobbies, maybe because it's on a track that I don't like or anything like that, how many of you guys actually join my sort of session in progress. So that's all ace. I think that's fantastic, so thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Obviously, I don't know I'm racing with you, but sometimes now and then I do pick up on names, like, oh, I swear I've got him as a friend, and little things like that. So do that more and more, guys. I do really appreciate it. So into the right hander here, I'm right on his tail now. I was hoping I didn't clip him there, but I did, so again had to let him go. But I was going to get such a good drive coming out that, and I was going to power past him on this straight. However, obviously, unfortunately I did sort of touch him, and like I say, I do want to give him his spot back. So right, I'll be honest, I couldn't really see a thing here, so that's an issue when you're racing in the wet. You can't really see where you're going, especially when there's puddles and dangerous curves, etc., because if you miss your braking point, you are knackered. So fire it left, fire it right, and again I'm trying to sneak him in the inside here, but I can't get the power down. The car's spinning here, there and everywhere, and again we collide. So at the moment all I've been doing really has been hitting him, so that's poor driving on my part. But unfortunately there was not much I could do in that scenario. Into the right hander here, into the left again here, so we're doing very well. And I'm going to try and sneak him around the outside here, very late on the brakes, and I'm going to try and turn it super tight. He did very well there to hold the clean side of the track there, slap bang in the middle. There's absolutely nothing that I can do there. So into the fast left-hander here, firing it out. I just clipped onto the grass there, slowed my drive down because I was hoping to try and do him into this corner on the inside, but unfortunately I'm going to have to find elsewhere to do it. He's very, very good at keeping this tight line here, and there's nothing that I can physically do. I see a little gap open up here, feathering the throttle, trying to get it to go forward but not sideways, and we're neck and neck here, and I'm thinking, do I go up? Do I risk it into here? And I kind of shut off a bit. I was a bit nervous because if I'd have caned him off, that'd have been it. You know, we'd have both been off the podium, and that's not what I want. Coming into this right-hander, couldn't see a damn thing. Couldn't see a thing. I fire it up the inside here. He runs a bit wide, and I'm thinking, has he got the acceleration to pull past me? He hadn't. I was super, super late onto the brakes into this little fast chicane here. Flicked it right, flick it left, it down into second. Clip the apex nicely, and all I'm thinking about doing is trying to you know, hold him off, hold the inside lines and make him go the long way around, because in the rain it's a lot more difficult. So onto the back straight here now, over the puddle there. Good little tip for you when you're going down that straight in the rain and there's a puddle there, if you can try and hold off the gear until you go onto the puddle, it just saves you you know, losing momentum or anything like that, because you know, you're changing gear opposed to changing gear and then losing momentum. Little fun fact for you there. Into this tight chicane here, and yeah, we're coming to the end of the race, boys and girls. I managed to sneak the win over due to a last lap overtake, but like I said, I had a barrel of laughs. It was a great session, and yeah, have a look at the lap times. They speak for themselves. I should have been quickest, you know. I was in one of the the better cars out of the two of us, so yeah, credit where credit's due. It was a good little tune. But yeah, if you want to see more, please like, comment, subscribe to me if you are new around here. Tell me what you want to see, and other than that, boys, stay tuned for more.